Hello friends, it's me, Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog, also known as the Chatty Penpal channel, and today I have a real treat for you. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of outgoing mails. I quickly counted, it's at least 12, might be 12 precisely, or maybe 13, I don't know. But basically what this video is a visual video diary of mails I have sent out back in 2021 and 2022 in my favorite theme, which you may have guessed it is a fall theme. Some of these, like this adorable pocket I made, I'm sorry for calling my own project adorable, I really like it. This one has a video tutorial, and there's a couple more that have video tutorials, and I will link them down below in chronological order. If there is no video tutorial, it's still hopefully going to give you a whole bunch of inspiration, either for envelope decorating or for projects you could make or for goodies you could include. As you can see, I often show all of the goodies that I have added, and even though it is in fall themed, I hope you will still find this useful even if you're in a different season. Okay, I also have a photo diary app, so I will be telling you who I've sent these mails to and why. The first one I showed, I sent out to Agata in Poland. This was a PO box reply. I have a PO box where subscribers can write to, and then I try to reply to as many as possible. The second one I showed, the flipbook you saw before, I sent out to Jacqueline in England. That was also a PO box reply. I actually uploaded the tutorial for that very, very recently, so I will be linking that down below. The first video also was the first one I showed also has a video tutorial. Then this one is actually a Patreon swap. For those of you who don't know, I have a Patreon page where you can join, support the channel and get some extra content and extra fun things like swaps. So we did a fall themed swap, which is my all-time favorite theme, and this is what I sent out to Terri in the USA. These gorgeous mushroom pages are from a book that I got from Gijs's grandfather's house. It's very difficult to cut into. But yeah, you know, the images are so pretty. I did film a video tutorial for the pocket letter, but it's for Patreon and I haven't uploaded it yet. And then this one, I love this envelope, I sent out to Annabel in England. This is also a PO Box reply. A while ago we had a challenge on Patreon to decorate postcards, and I really liked that. So I made a whole bunch, and I mean a whole bunch. This is postcard number 7 of my challenge in October. I'm reading in the corner on the little note. So I decorated that postcard, sent it out to Annabel, and then added some extra goodies because in the Netherlands, our stamps are categorized by weight. So one international stamp is 20 grams, and of course a postcard is only, let's say, 8 grams or something. So I still have 12 grams that I can use for goodies and the envelope. So I never send out just a postcard because that just feels like waste of postage, so I always add in random things. Yep. I love that wax seal. I made it for a video as well. I don't remember which one, but if you like wax seals, then check out my videos I did on that. This one I also made for a video once again. This was my Patreon swap, also in fall theme. This is the next year, I think. Is this last year? I don't recall. No, this is 2 years ago, and then the other one I showed was last year. Yeah, I made this one for my pen pal Emilia. It's very difficult to show this project with one hand, but you might recognize it because it was a very popular video on my channel. I made a wallet. I followed someone else's tutorial, and it has so many little tuck spots and places you can put goodies. It's incredible. And this video is a little annoying to watch, but I tried to mix and match it up a little. Added a whole bunch of other extra goodies, of course. When you see random collections like this, it means once again that I had postage left and that I'm just adding in extra things until I reach usually 50 grams of postage, which is 2 stamps. So yeah, Emilia, I hope you like this. And this next one, I'm pretty sure I sent to my pen pal Jennifer in Germany. Let me quickly check. Yes, I recognize it immediately. It also says Jenny on the front. This was basically just a tag flip that I made, and then a decorated envelope, and I think I included some other random bits and bobs. I did make this for a video as well, I realized just now. So if you want to see how I made this mail, I will link it down below. This is a string tied envelope and it holds my letter, if I'm guessing. And just in case you didn't realize, I'm also, like, you're watching this for the first time, I'm also watching this for the first time, because when I edit videos I like to do my voiceovers right away, because otherwise I'm going to be watching my own video 3 times and that's just not fun. So what I do now is I watch it while doing the voiceover, and then I watch it once more to listen to my voiceover and see if I didn't make any stupid mistakes. But if I had to do that once more, then that would just be annoying. I don't like my own videos that much. This one, let me check my list. I sent out to Franzi in Germany. This was a Patreon swap for... Is this the decorated postcard swap? I do not recall. For those of you who haven't heard me say this before, I actually use a photo diary app called Diaro, and I keep track of all of the mails I make, and then I also color code them. This is a little pocket I made, and I'm just gonna fill it with goodies. This is just one single book page, and I folded over the bottom and cut the pockets. So simple, but so fun. So I color code everything. So I will have a special color code for Penpal mails. I have one for PO Books replies. I have one for Patreon mail, which is usually giveaways. I have one for swaps, which is yellow. I have one for friends and family, for example, like birthday cards or Christmas cards. And then I have one, I think that says random, I don't recall. But this one just says Patreon, so I do not recall. But okay, I wrapped everything up and I sent it out like that. This one is easy because it says the name. I sent this out to Tessa in the Netherlands. This was a swap, if I'm not mistaken. I made an accordion folder on top of a postcard, and I'm in love. Looking at this now, I'm realizing that I might have done this for a video as well, but this video is like 2 years old, so I will have to check. But this is honestly one of the simplest projects you can make, but it's so fun and you have so much space for goodies. I highly recommend. I'm also realizing now, like today, I dropped off 6 mails in the mailbox, yay, and 2 of the mails went to people who are also in this video, one of whom is Tessa. So that's a crazy coincidence. This square mail envelope I sent to Tamara in Germany. This is a PO Books reply. I'm just showing all the things included. I also want to show that this is a postcard actually that I turned into a pocket. I also want to show the simpler mails because not all of my mails are super elaborate. Many of them are actually really simple. So this is one of those mails that's just a lot smaller, but I still think it's really fun. Yeah, it kind of depends on my mood, like if I'm feeling crafty or not, but it also depends on the people I'm sending it to. Like Tamara and I, we have exchanged mail quite often in the past, and we usually send each other projects, but not like huge ones. It's usually more focused on the letter, which I really like. Then here I'm actually filling up 3 envelopes, and I had to think so hard as to what these were because my photo diary just said swaps. But I remember now, 2 years ago, I actually asked people for girl stickers. You know, the stickers of the fashion girls that I really like to use. Because I didn't have any back then, or I had like a couple, but not that many. I asked people if they wanted to swap with me. And I ended up picking 3 people. I swapped with Revathy in Australia, Britt in Belgium, and Julia in Austria, which is funny because Julia is one of the people that I've also sent out mail today because we're doing another swap. But I found this such a great way to get supplies that I wanted, is to actually swap for them rather than buy new, because they had girl stickers that I really wanted and I had something that they really wanted. So although it looks like a really random mess in here, I actually picked supplies that I knew these people were looking for. So for example, I have a whole bunch of labels, so I swapped girl stickers for labels because I have a lot of those and I definitely don't need all of them. And I think one of them asked for like vintage images. Oh, here we go, vintage cards. Like they gave me, I remember having carte blanche mainly, but like they mentioned a couple things that they liked, such as labels. So this was really great, and I actually find it really funny that this video is in here now, because over on my over on my Instagram page, I have a post now for people who are looking for swaps. Like if you want to, like I did here, exchange something you have for something someone else has, you can write your message on that post. Because I recently asked for pet tape, like does anyone have pet tape they would be willing to swap with me, and a couple people replied, and now I am sending them some of my pet tape samples and they're sending me pet tape samples of their own, which is really great. So that is what I did for these 3 males. I think this person just asked for die cuts and gave me carte blanche to include whatever else I liked. I don't remember which one I sent to whom, but if I look at my photo diary, I will know. But that is really great. And I made that post on Black Friday because I know many of us were probably shopping or thinking we had to shop and thinking we had to buy stuff because it was on sale. And I think this is a great way to not actually spend money, apart of course from postage, but to trade for what you are looking for. So if you are interested in doing that as a swap, you can leave a message or a comment, I should say, on my reel. It's a reel and it's on my Instagram page. So don't forget to check that out if you like, because I think it's a really fun way to shop without spending money. I've said that multiple times now, but I'm actually doing swaps like that as right now because, like I said, I'm exchanging some pet tapes. So I'm personally a really big fan. Anyway, this was my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up and follow me on all the socials, and I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, bye!